All right, today I'm here with the Kalahari finals, the grand finals, right, between the two divisions, Sahara and Zambezi. And here we have 2011J and 2011D out of Ohio. These two teams are so extremely good. 2011, such a good organization, right? Probably one of the best in the world, if not the best org in the world, right? They've been so consistent throughout pretty much their entire existence in Vex and pretty much making Dome every single year. 2011A, three peating Dome, right? Truly has never seen before, right? And on the blue alliance, or blue, sorry, on the blue division, not to be outdone, we have House Cats, right? I think former world finalists from Tipping Point, and we have 45434R, right? We're gonna call them our team. Their name's a little long, but here, interesting about this autonomous routine is that we have 2011 going coming all the way down to the side with the positive corner, right? Very nice for them, nicely done. And 2011, I think that's 2011D, also trying to go for a wall stick, however, failing to get it, right? I think that's they lose this auto because they didn't get that wall stick. Otherwise, right, if they got that wall stick, they would have won by 1 point because you can see blue 4 top rings, red has 3, right? But they have one more ring than blue has, right? So if they had this ring on, they would have won. And here now red is down, right? Blue is going to take that autonomous bonus for round one, looking very very good for blue, right? They had that goal rush, right? That's House Cats with the goal rush earlier, but blue is actually not in a good starting position here. You can see that their teammate, our team, right? That's what I'm going to call them. They're kind of far. They're kind of far away, right? And there's no place. There's no time, no place to play a screen, right? It's going to be very inconvenient. And you can see how this autonomous routine position is going to, really hindrance their performance for the next finals matches, right? Because just of how inconvenient the starting position is. And you can see that 2011 is about to take full control, right? They're about to take full advantage of these starting positions. And right as the match begins, you can see 2011 D dashes, right, with their Dwinker. Bam, pulling that in. However, we're going to see a small mistake out of them that is going to, end up causing this match here. You can see at 2011 D, right, they get this goal down fairly fast, right? They could have been a little bit faster, but 2011J kind of pulls back too early. They should be holding this screen all the way until 2011D, right? Until they are able to get both of these goals, right, in a secure location. But no, they decide to pull back too early. That allows our team here to get through and get that goal knocked over. And now they're in the positive corner, right? It's looking horrible for red now. Red is in a pretty fatal position here. A pretty fatal mistake there out of red. However, even though they were looking so good at the beginning there, right? That small mistake they made, right, pulling back too early, probably is going to cost them the match here, right? Because blue also kind of almost sold here, right? They're playing so aggressively over here out of the corner, right? Trying to get that third goal, right? They already have both the corners. When you have both the corners, you don't need the third goal, but they want it, so they're gonna go. They're gonna go for it, right? They want it. They're gonna get it. But no, you can see at 2011D, right? Kind of notices this opening kind of late, right? They kind of. I feel like what could have happened here, right? If this was later in the season, right? If the drivers were more, have more experience, right? You can maybe see that 2011. That's J probably. I think that's J, but yeah, this is DSJ. So 20J, they could do a spin maneuver. They can spin around, pin our team to the wall, right? All you need is like 3 seconds, right? Pin them to the wall, and now 2011 D has a perfect opportunity to get into that positive corner. They're able to do that here, but as you can see, since blue wants this goal, right? They can just let them have it, right? They're down positive corner anyways, right? They can just let them have it, and just punish them for that move, right? They can pin them to the wall, and they can get into that corner, right? Really just a bait and switch. However, they aren't going to do that, and that gives R barely enough time to get back into that corner. And now pretty much match is going to be sealed here, right? You can see that this is kind of funny. As you can see, they're playing both these blue alliances, right, are in the positive corner, right? They're going to play zone defense, right? So as we've have said that term quite often, right? We coined that term, but what's funny is that they don't really coordinate this well, and them both pushing on they actually both pushed too late. But even if they didn't push too late, nothing would have changed because 2011D was pushed on both sides, so they didn't move at all. But yeah, just coordinate with your teammate who's going to go play the defense, right? And as you can see afterwards, they do that, and this one we can see that is how Scott's leaving. But here, the 2011 teams are kind of dominating on wall stakes now, right? They're really trying to secure all these rings, but they shouldn't have been have spent so much time on this, right? Because you can see, as you can see here, you can see that I think that's Jay right there, spending so much time on that wall stake, right? And I think right here, 52 seconds is where they drop this goal, flip it over, right? They do a spin drop, this flips over, and they grab this goal and fill this up, right? Which they're going to take a while. They're going to take over 10 more seconds. They take 15 seconds to do what I said there, right? They could have done it there and then, and that would have given them 15 more seconds to play, right? To get that goal filled. And here, as they do this now, blue is out of the corner, right? Right. That's also a pretty nice place to bait someone out of the positive corner. But here, unfortunately, the grab isn't perfect, so they have to go for it twice, right? Really gotta make your clamps omnidirectional. Make those work well, right? And honestly, here, what red could do is instead of filling that goal, right, with red rings, they could just fill with blue ones, right? There's so many blue rings. And you know why that's so powerful, right? If they were going to do it from 52 seconds, they could probably easily won this match. And the reason I think for that is because red has these wall stake control, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9-ish rings on the field, right, for blue to play with. And if they can get these rings that blue are close, right, that's close to blue, all into this goal, right, ready for the negative corner, then blue doesn't have many rings. Blue doesn't have many rings left, right? If they can get clear 5 of these rings, right? Let's say they can clear 5 of these rings, maybe like to an extent they can even put a blue ring or 2 blue rings in the intake, right? 7 blue rings. Imagine 7 blue rings being gone, right? Blue has 2 rings left to do wall sticks with, right? And that's just not enough. So, right, that's definitely a really good strategy that I think they should have played here, right? That could have sealed them the first match. And as you can see here, later on, right, blue is going to be leaving those positive corners, right, as 15 seconds hits, and they're going to try to get those wall sticks back, right? 2011 doing a great job, a masterclass at the defense here. 2011 D, right, doing the strategy where all they have to do is just they get the top ring and they just hold it there, right? They put the Lady Brown to its extended position and they just hold it, right? Nothing that blue can really do here in this situation because red can't be moved around, right? The Lady Brown's literally on the wall stake, it's stuck there, they can't be moved. So now blue is going to turn to the other side, and Jay has to defend both teams aren't unable to do that effectively, right? And blue is going to score that ring on, and even though red did a very valiant effort for pretty much the rest of the match after making that grave mistake, they still aren't able to pull back from a double positive corner or just one positive corner, and one of them cleared deficit here. And here with the finals 2 match as it begins, you can see that blue is doing the same kind of rush, and they're in the lead now, right? So can red tie this back up? Can red make this go on to a tiebreaker match, or is blue gonna just win it all and go on to Vex Worlds, right? Are they gonna just go straight to Dallas? We can see that red's auto here really selling this time, right? Red had a pretty nice auto last time, but this time really selling, right? But blue not one to be outdone, right? You're really equaling the playing field with red, doing the same thing, completely whiffing their auto too, right? Really tied auto pretty much. Here we are as the start of the match, right? But here, a much worse position for blue, right? Is they make a huge blunder at the start here, leaving that corner completely unguarded, right? They won the last match. They should play a little bit safer, maybe, right? Maybe they should probably play on the mistakes of red, right? Since they won the previous match at the best of 3, right? They can have a little bit more room of error, right? They can really use red's mistakes to their advantage. But here they decide to make their own mistake. They decide to make their own blunders, and they blunder the positive corner, right? Just like the last match, how 2011 loses the positive corners, they lose them too. And in similar fashion, we have 2011 now both in these corners, right? Blue trying to get those corners back, and here 2011 D makes a daring play. This is such a risky play, right? They have both positive corners. They don't really need this third goal, but they're going to say, we're going to go get it either way. But, in reality, I strongly suggest don't go for that goal if you have the third goal, right? Because, or say if you have both corners, right? Because here you can see that they almost lose this by just a fraction of a second. They almost lose that positive corner, right? That would have been really bad for them, right? After all that hard work. But here, now they're pretty much unlosable now in this unlosable situation, right? With 3 goals and 2 corners, right? No matter what blue does here, they can't win, right? Even if they have both of these goals filled and pretty much all the wall stakes, right? They have all the rings scored, right? They still can't win because just how many points these positive corners are able to provide, right? And as you can see here, blue really needs to play here. So I know some teams, right? I know especially some of the China short lady rounds are able to get over here, right? Reach over and tip a goal, right? That's kind of what they need to do, right? They kind of need to make something miraculous happen. And we saw this out of 1082E actually earlier this tournament, right? I don't know if you guys have seen the clip, but they use their doinker. They have a clamp on their doinker. They pull up and they just grab the goal. They just snatch it out of the positive corner, right? Excellent work, right? And there was another robot in the way, by the way. So they snatched it with the robot in the way. So definitely check out Lovejoy. Some of the upcoming stars in the south, and we have 2011, just slowly getting some more rings on, right? Because every single one of these rings on here is worth double the points, and these are worth double the points, right? So so just wherever they have a small opportunity, they just take it, right? A very safe opportunity too. And now as time counts down, we're going to see them get out of those corners, and here as we see 15-second counts down, you see 2011, that's Jay over there, dashing out of the corner, and they're going to do wall six now, right? They're going to need those wall six, and that's exactly what they're going to do. I think, however, 2011D makes a pretty big mistake here going for this alliance stick instead of the wall stick, right? I don't know if they have an alliance stick aligner, but alliance sticks are usually a little bit harder to get than wall sticks, right? Especially because you have to drop your own goal, and they have a goal, so it's much faster to go for the wall stick, especially since our team wasn't protecting it, right? They're off that wall stick. They went for the hang instead, right? So you can see they go for that hang, and they honestly there might be time to put this into the negative corner. If they do, that's just a game sealing play. But honestly, the game's pretty much already sealed, right? Their teammate there, Jay, scores a final second wall stick, right, and bam, Red Alliance is gonna come up top in this match. And now we have the third match, right? Now it's tied 1-1, right? So 2011 is able to pull back and bring this to a best of 3, right? A best of 3 finals tiebreaker, right? To see who gets to go to Vex Worlds, right? Go to Dallas. And this is going to be intense, right? And as you can see, Red here making good use of their autonomous routine, right? Winning this autonomous period here. The stream is a little laggy on the third match, unfortunately, but we can deal with it, right? We can still watch. But here, as the match starts, right? Housecats unfortunately misses their rush at the start, so this gives 2011J a perfect opportunity to play how high stakes is supposed to be played, right? They play this perfectly, right? They play a screen here, blocking Housecats, right? Which allows 2011D, right? Pulls back, get that goal, and now they just wait, right? They have the 3 goal, they have the three goals now, right? They have the Auton and they have the 3 goals, so that's 2 of the win conditions. They have this game pretty much sealed, right? Now they have to just play slow, play safe, right? Make sure that blue can't make a play on them, right? They have to make sure that they're not making as many mistakes as they were, and that's exactly what they do. Even 2011 J there doing great wall stakes on that far corner, always doing great wall stakes on that far corner. Every match we've seen out of them, it's been amazing, and they're gonna bring that excellent work to the close corner now. And you can see that 2011 team is just gonna sit, right? They're not even gonna have this goal fully filled because they know that they have 2 win conditions already, right? So as long as they can tie these wall stakes, it's all good, right? It's all chill. There's nothing that blue can really do here. And as you can see, blue is really gonna try their best to get these points. They're trying to maximize these points here, but there's really nothing that they can really do here, right? It's running out of time. They have to make something miraculous happen, and it's just not gonna happen, right? And as you can see, our team is going to clamp onto 2011 Jace, clamp and bring them across the field, right? They're gonna drag them around, right? But there's I think their focus should be making a big play, right? Because they're down 2 of the win conditions. It's kind of hard to make up that deficit, right? And especially with that last second wall stake by the 2011 team, they're going to seal this event, right? And then they're going to win. They're going to be able to go to the Worlds. We have 2011J and 2011D. Amazing teams out of Ohio here, winning Kalahari.